Alright, hello everybody! Hello, welcome in. Welcome everybody to Roadcraft Mondays. We're back! We're back at Roadcraft, working on Deluge. So, as you can see by the title of the stream tonight, we're going to be working on the railway station. So, what do we got to do? We got to clear the tracks. Right here, we got to clear this area of tracks. There's some pipes and things like that we're going to have to use the big crane to move out of the way. On top of that, we have to plot a route from the tunnel over to the railway station, which means we're going to have to do some work on these roads just to make them a little bit more passable in order to get through here. I think most of this area is probably okay. Probably a little bit of patch job right here with some sand. But this is the big section that needs to be redone right here. That's probably going to have to be paved. And that's what we're going to get started on. So we do have a sand quarry right here. We do have to get some work done to get into the sand quarry, though. There's a bunch of logs and stumps and things like that. So that's kind of what we need to get started with. So I'm going to need to go grab my stump grinder, which is right over there. And we're going to have to bring that over. I don't quite know how the roads react this way, so I think we're probably just going to go ahead and bring it back to base and pull it out over here at this countryside base here, so we can get the stump grinder over there. But before we do that, let's go ahead and scat it out. Let's go grab the dump truck, which is sitting over here. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and just bring the dump truck over to the work area. See if we can get over into that sand quarry. Make the necessary adjustments if we need to. Hey, Olsen, welcome to the stream. We are working on Deluge today. We got to get the railway station up and running. To do that, we got to put some sand down, get a road built. So we're just heading over there to go ahead and get this area scouted out, see what needs to be done, and then just kind of go from there. But appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're having a great day. I'm pretty sure, I remember right, it's just off to the left here. We do have a little mud pit here, but we're not too worried about that section. What we are worried about is this right here. Are you playing Expeditions right now? Very nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm gonna be jumping back into Expeditions after the stream tonight, so I can get the video ready for tomorrow. So it's fun. I've taken a little break from it for the holidays because I've been out of town and just kind of getting a plan together to kind of restructure the video upload schedule, and that's going into effect starting tomorrow. So I'm very happy with the plan and ready to get that back into the swing of things. I'm right there with you. I felt like each season of Expeditions just kept getting better and better and better, and I was like, man, I can't wait to see what they come up with. And then it was just like, nah, we're not doing another year. And I'm like, really? That was a bummer. I thought season 1 was a fantastic addition to the base game, and how they kept improving and adding new tools and new mechanics and things like that. And I felt like the bit of Season 4 that I've done so far was some of the best the game has ever been. And I was really excited to see what would come next. And unfortunately, there is not more game. But I mean, on the bright side, at least what's there is really good. It's really fun, and it's very challenging. And it has been a wonderful time playing Expeditions since that came out. My biggest problem more is like on the content creator side of things is trying to figure out what I'm going to do when it's actually finished. Like when I've actually got all the videos done. Still trying to figure that out, but I've still got a lot of videos left to make, so quite a ways out from having to kind of cross that bridge. But okay, I am definitely going to need the stump grinder. I cannot get to that sand. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. I think if I go through this path over here on the other side of the pile of logs, I think I can get up to that sand quarry. In Carpathians, there's 103 upgrades. I have 102. You check every map in Carpathians. You know, I feel like that's been a bug since the game launched. I've seen that, and you've done every task, contract, everything. Because I know, even the like stickers, like some of the tasks give out stickers. They do give you rewards for that. But I have seen that. I even have in Best Kids Season 2. I had gotten everything because, you know, I did everything for Season 2, get with the videos and stuff. And I think it was the Season 4 release. After that came out, like, my upgrade total, like, it added some extra stuff, so I don't really know how accurate that is, whether that's something they're going to patch or not, but there's definitely been issues with specifically the upgrades not registering correctly since, like, the game came out. It's been, like, sometimes it fixes, and then it breaks again. It's a very strange bug, and I don't know why it necessarily does that, but there's a good chance if you've done all of the expeditions, tasks, contracts, you probably have everything. Unless there is a off chance that you didn't get one of the upgrades that's floating on the map, but it sounds like you probably did, because if you've done everything, you probably have stumbled across the upgrades, so. Because the one thing I've noticed is when that does happen, when you do complete everything, it will still tell you you have 100% of the game done, like your overall percentage, it will say 100%, even if, like, the individual items tracking is, like, not accurate for some reason, so. But, actually, what I can do is, give me just a moment here. I can send you a link to my spreadsheet, and you can cross-reference the upgrade list and see if there's anything in the Carpathians that you are missing. Let me see here. Let me get this over to you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. That was a good time. That was a fun time doing that, so. But yeah, if you get a moment, go ahead and check out the spreadsheet. I do have I haven't got the season 4 stuff in there yet. I'm gonna be doing that this week, getting all the season 4 stuff updated. But if you check that list, I do have the list out there of all of the upgrades that are located around the map. So you can just check those upgrades with the vehicles in your garage and see if you have them. And if you have them, then it's just a graphical bug, and you can be good. So. Yeah, absolutely. So part of what I've been doing with the with my new plan for the year, with kind of restructuring things, is for the past couple months I had been doing Monday and Tuesday Roadcraft streams. I've decided I'm scratching the Tuesday. I made a whole post about it on the Discord and everything. But the Tuesday Roadcraft is being scrapped for a variety day. So I'm hoping that'll give me more time to have a stream slot where it's like, hey, we're going to go hang out and play Expeditions or SnowRunner or something like that just for fun. I jumped in there last Saturday, and we did House Flipper too, which was a ton of fun. So hoping to use Variety Day as a good chance to jump in and try to get more of those fun community streams and things like that going, like we did that one day where we were just kind of having some fun, helping you get your progress back in Expeditions. So that's kind of the plan, kind of hoping for that. So one thing's for sure, if I do have a Expeditions day set up, I will definitely be pinging the Discord and letting you guys know, hey, this week we're going to be doing Expeditions. I'm going to try to put notifications out beforehand about what to really expect on Saturday, but at the same time, there's not really I don't really have a ton of plans for Saturday. It's kind of just an open fun stream day, so it's kind of just whatever I just feel like hanging out and streaming is kind of what I'm using for those Saturday variety time slots for streams, because unfortunately I'm very busy a lot of times, so I don't get to stream as much as a lot of the more full-time content creators, because this is just something I do when I have time and for fun. So I wish I had more time to do these multi-hour streams multiple days during the week, like a lot of full-time content creators, but unfortunately that's just not in the cards for me. So I try to do as much as I can, but I also don't want to overwhelm myself, because I have such a bad habit of taking on too many projects at once and just overwhelming myself, and then nothing gets done. So I'm trying to manage myself a lot better for that. So we have those time slots where it's like, hey, we can have an Expeditions day, maybe a SnowRunner day, or maybe just something completely random. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with that Saturday time of sound rock. It's what I'm trying to do with that Saturday time slot, is just add some variety, add some fun, do some different stuff, and take a look at things that aren't necessarily projects, and just ways to just kind of relax and have some fun with it. So there are definitely ideas I have for games I want to play on the Saturday variety hour. It's not really an hour, it's just variety night. And Expeditions Co-op is definitely one of those, because I know it's a good time for sure. But I try to manage the best I can, and And that's kind of why, like, you know, I was heading out of town for the holidays to visit family and do holiday stuff, and I took some time while I was away. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna preload videos or anything like that for my holiday, like I try to do. I'm like, I want to just go on holiday. I want to relax, and I want to set myself up so when I come back for the new year, there is a better semblance of a plan, a better layout, a better format, and just make everything a little nicer for you guys, the viewers, so you know, hey, this is, you know, the days we're going to see content, and also for me to better organize myself so I know, like, hey, we got content going on this day, we got content going on that day, and just try to keep it a little bit more organized. Now, if this goes well, I might add more stream days and things like that to the schedule. But I'm just doing it one piece at a time, just trying to set a flow, get in there, because, like I said, I have a very bad habit of taking too much on at once and then burning myself out and then nothing gets done, and I hate that so much. I hate when I do that. So trying not to do that, try to keep it fun, and kind of go from there. So I'm definitely hoping that this year works out better for me. Get everything done that I want to do, and get a good schedule going, get a good format going, and have some fun. Yo, Idalical! That is a name I haven't seen in the stream in a long time. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Yeah, truck, yeah, indeed. We're doing some Roadcraft today. Kind of just getting the sand out here flattened out. I have to send a railway convoy through here, so just trying to make sure this is nice and flat, solid, so that we can get through here. I don't know if I need to pave this. I don't think I do. I think if I just get this flattened out, I think we'll be in good shape here. Alright, this is looking good, so I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to send the convoy through here and see what happens. I think they should be able to get through here. There's only like one spot over here that I'm like kind of concerned with. But this is all like mostly paved here to get into the railway station, so I think it's all going to work out just fine. So let's go ahead and plot the route, send the trucks on their way, and kind of go from there. So I don't think they have to go very far, so oh yeah, we got looks like it's a wayfarer that has to go through here. They're probably actually going to get stuck in that spot, but we'll see. These wayfarers can get kind of dicey getting through some of this stuff. I may even have to actually pave that in order for the wayfarer to get through, but it's probably going to be okay. I think it'll be okay. I believe in the trucks. I believe that our drivers that are going to be driving these trucks are competent enough. No, who am I kidding? They're not. They're not competent. They're going to get stuck somewhere. They always get stuck somewhere. Always here, yes. Welcome, J. June. Appreciate you stopping by. Kind of just plotting this route right now. See if these trucks can actually navigate this road. If not, we're probably going to have to do some work on it. But I think they're probably going to get through here just fine. The question is, where do they got to go? They got to go over there, so. Okay, no worries. Alright, let's dispatch the vehicles. Send them on their way. And in the meantime, I need to find... not you. Where is my big crane at? Is that my big crane? Where did I leave big crane at? Oh, it's way over here. Ooh, okay. Alright. I want to say I think this road goes over that way, but I'm not totally sure. Yeah, let's jump in here and find out. I need to get this crane over there so we can move some obstructions on the rails. Like, there has to be a path over there from here that isn't going all the way back to the base and around. Like, this path over here, this has to go over there. Don't fall. That's the plan. The plan is to not fall. But, that doesn't always go as planned. I should probably use a scout to explore this road, but you know what? We're gonna scout it with the crane, because I think that's a good idea. I'm probably gonna regret that later, but I mean, as long as we stick to the roads, I think we'll be okay. The only question is, like, I don't really know where this road is leading. And they failed. They failed. Okay, where did they fail at? That is the question. Why did you fail right there? What did you fail on right here? Is there like a mud pit over there or something? This does look like it's heading where I need it to go, but... yeah, there must be. I was gonna go refill the sand. I don't think I need to refill a bunch of sand here. Let me see. This is right over here. There's nothing here. It's just kind of bumpy. I guess I'll just put some sand here just because. Well, that should be fine. That was the spot, right? Yeah, that was the spot. Okay. Flip it, you learned. Yeah. No flipping today. That's the plan. We're not going to flip any vehicles today. I'm just kidding. We're probably going to flip something today. We always do. Let's go ahead and flatten up this little spot here. I really don't think... I don't know. It is a Wayfarer. It probably just got stuck here, so... I do need to get some fuel in this dozer, though. So that is something I'm definitely going to have to think about at some point here. So But I do have a fuel canister because we do have a construction depot. I just need to get to that fuel canister, which is right over there, so it's not a huge deal. But let's go ahead and dispatch the trucks and see what happens here. Alrighty, sounds good. Just let me know and I'll get you the code. Okay, so there was a little bit of mud there that they got stuck on, so they're going now. You took that corner way too sharply, Mr. Truck. That is not a good approach to that. Can you get across this bridge just fine? I think if he gets across the bridge, there's only like one more spot. Yeah, it did get stuck. Wait, this one? No, they're fine. They're chilling. Okay, where did my crane go? Where did I was driving it somewhere? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Oh, there we go. I was had the camera pointed backwards. I was like, why is it going in reverse? I'm like, oh, that's the wrong side of the truck. Okay, this spot looks a little sketchy. I hope the water's not too deep. It looks like it is, though. We just skirt around the edge of this stump here. We'll be alright, though. Yeah, they failed again. Probably in that mud spot I was worried about. Alright, I need to get this crane over here, and then we'll take another look at the route. Try to iron that out a little bit more. I've got a choice now. Looks like the path to the left should actually get us right back over here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head to the left. Alrighty, no worries. I don't think you're going to miss too much right now. I'm just ferrying the crane over so we can work on a job with the crane. And then I got to get these trucks over to the railway station. So probably going to have to do a little bit of work on the route. But here we are. This is back where we need it to be. So we can go ahead and park the crane here for now. And let's take a look at this route. They got stuck right here. That is the one major spot I thought we were going to have troubles with. But I am running out of sand. I'm going to have to turn around and get a load of sand. And then when I do that, the dozer is going to need refueling. So we'll probably put the sand down and then flatten it with the dozer and then go get the dozer refueled. So everything should work out just fine. Just push our way through that tree there. Alright, we are all loaded up with sand. Let's go ahead and fix the road for the trucks. I do wonder if I need a little bit more right here. I mean, they did get through this. Like, that wasn't a problem, so should be okay here. Shouldn't need to worry about this too much. I do hate that they're not taking this path right, but I think that might also be for the best because there's a lot of mud on the left side there. So if we come up this way, they got stuck right about here. Yeah, right here in this mud pit. Yeah, this is going to have to get done for sure. It's thankfully not a long area. Just for kicks, we're going to go do this section right here as well. Shut that down. Let's grab the dozer. We can get that all flattened out. And then bring it over for refueling. Get this flattened out. This should get the trucks on their way. Oh yeah, indeed. We're flattening the sand. Doing some construction over here. Oh, hold on. I don't like that lump. It dug a lump. I'm not a huge fan of that way that lump looks. Let's try to get this a little flatter. Alright, that should be good enough. I just want to do this little spot right here. That should take care of that, and then let's go get some fuel. This actually works out perfect. We do have a road build request right here as well that we can probably work on when we're done. But for now, let's go ahead and dispatch the vehicles. The trucks should be good to go now. They're stuck. Because they loaded in right in the sand. So I think if I move that, they should be good here. No, why are you doing that? There's a perfectly good sand road that you could drive on, and you're driving on the edge of it. Excuse me, sir. Let me make this a little bit more centered. We'll anti-center it. We'll offset it off to the left side, so it takes a better turn here. should be able to make it up here now. No? They just keep falling off the road. Okay. Okay, so am I actually gonna have to come pave all this? There's no way I have to pave this. I'm gonna start the trucks back here. I think they'll be able to do it if they get the momentum going from back here. They should be able to make this pass here. No, there's a bit of mud here that they're kind of getting stuck in. Oh my god, what are you guys doing? What is going on right now? This one's making it. That other one is super stuck, though. Just go. Just go. I'll fix the rest of this later. They should be good now. There is like one little spot over there I'm gonna have to go fix, but for the most part they should be good now. To get some more sand. There's a little spot right here I'm gonna have to patch up, because once they get past that, they're fine. Yeah, let's go get that patched up. Oh, look at that. Staying afloat is done. The first goal. The first chapter is done.
We have a few things that need doing here. First up, the old pump station is on its last legs. Could have guessed by its name. Name aside, you could still save it by finding a new pump and some spare parts. Next, we need a reliable source of steel pipes. Take a drive to the concrete plant in the north. One of our suppliers left a truck there, loaded with all the materials we need. Get behind its wheel and take it to the spot I've marked near the steel pipes facility. And if we want things running smoothly, the backup transformer station needs a steady supply of electricity. Drive over there and clear out the area. Then lay the cable to the main power substation.
Callie just gave me a shopping list. That's a big list. Big list of things to do. I'm going to finish up what I'm working on first, though. I want to get that one little spot patched up. Get out of the way. I'm going to get a pump and a steel pipes facility up and running. Alright, let's take a look. No side quests. We still have to clear the damage from the train accident, which is why I brought the crane over here, so we could sneak our way over here and get that taken care of. That's right over there. Might actually have to bring it through the woods here to get that done. But there's just some debris that needs to be cleared out of the way here. But let's take a look. We gotta bring materials from the backup pump station. That's right over here. We're gonna have to find our way over there. Probably down through here. That is going to be a little bit of scouting. We do have to scout up to the pipes facility up there. Probably going to have to go down this route here. And then we have to run some electricity and clear an area. So that shouldn't be too bad. Doesn't look like there's too many areas to clear. Electricity, though, needs to go all the way down there from the power line up the hill. That should not be too bad. To do that. Shouldn't be too bad. It doesn't look that bad. It might be bad, but I guess we'll see. Get the cable machine out, get that going. What did you miss? Not much. We got the trucks on the way. I do have a small spot here that I need to get patched up. I did just kind of push the trucks through, which also finished the first chapter of Deluge. So we've got a whole slew of new jobs to work on, a lot of which are just explore the area stuff. So I want to go get this last little spot patched up for the trucks on the route so that they're golden, and then we're going to grab the scouts and start exploring. Code, let me get that for you in just a moment here. Oh, let's see. We got 4QYER. But you didn't miss too much. It was mostly just making sure those trucks got where they needed to go. Kelly gave us a shopping list. And now it's time to figure out how to take apart the shopping list and kind of go from there. So not fall off the bridge. I just need to patch up this muddy spot here. Alright, that should be good. We'll get that patched up. Go ahead and let's grab the dozer. Just touch this up a little bit and then the truck should be good to go. Oh, you want to do the flattening? Okay. Alright, I'll let you do the flattening. Alright, one thing I wanted to tell you, I know you were new, you were learning the game last time. With hard mode, make sure you're shutting the engines off if you're jumping in and out of the vehicle. To do that, just hold on Xbox, it's B. It's whatever the parking brake button is. If you hold that button down, it will actually shut the motors off. Because otherwise, if you get out of the vehicle and jump in another vehicle, it just leaves the motor running, and then it can run out of fuel. So, just a little tip there. Hope that helps out. So, all right, I am gonna take the Scout, and we got a couple of spots to try to find here. I'm gonna go up this path and try to get that one taken care of. So. Do I want to go this way? No, I think I want to go this way. Yeah, that'll be a good way to go here. Join in sounds good. I think we want to go off to... No, we want to go off to the left here. I gotta get to the other side of this lake. I don't think this is going where I thought it was going to go. Okay, I think I'm going to need to dart down here through the woods. Because I have a feeling once I get to this place, there's that big road request. It's going to want the road done as soon as I get to this place, so... I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here, because it's very clear that this road from the railway station heads over this way. Yeah, it does. Okay. That bridge is out. So we're going to need a bridge up. What we got going on over here.
Thanks to the flooding, the steel pipes facility is stuck on a little island. Pretty tricky to get to. But there's a few ways you can go about it. I'm sure once you figure it out, the locals will be grateful. I have word that they'll even let you set up a base there. Isn't that awfully nice of them?
That is awfully nice of them. How about that? Okay. So we got the missing parts from the jet. Those are kind of scattered around here. We'll have to find those later. Let's see. We got to bring the truck with supplies to the steel pipes facility. That's got to go over there. Which means I think we're going to need to build a bridge to actually get over there. Just based on what I'm seeing right now. trying to just open this up, kind of get a game plan together, what we need to get done with this new area. Where was that? Oh, that was right over here. Okay. This is definitely going to need some road work in order to get that truck through here. On top of, yeah, we're going to need a bridge to get over here. Okay, so that is going to need a bridge. This is going to need sand. And there is a road request here that goes all the way through here that's going to need to be done. What's over here? Build road. Yeah, that's this. That is one hefty project, that's for sure. We do have a sand quarry right here that we're going to probably need to use to do that. Yo, Eldronox, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing well. We're just working on some Roadcraft here this evening. Trying to get started on Chapter 2 of Deluge. We do have a lot to do here yet, so trying to just sort it out, explore it, figure out what's going on here, so... Yeah, I had a great New Year's. It was pretty good, so... Go ahead and... I need to get this dump truck refueled. And then I need to restart that route that we were working on. Get this over here. Let's get this refueled. That's going to just take all the fuel out of this thing, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Kind of just topping vehicles real quick right now. We do need a bridge here, which means we're going to have to do some logging. I think that'll be the best way to get the bridge built. But there's really not a good way to get over here, so I'm thinking we start on this road. I'm thinking we do this road request. I think that'll be the best use of time right now. Because if we can get this road done, then we can get all of our equipment over here that we need to. So that we can kind of pave up this little area down here. And then build the bridge across right here. We're going to be able to bring the logs over here. So I think I'll just start off with a little bridge blueprint here. Right there, that's going to be 8 logs. We'll need to get 8 logs, but in order to really get that stuff over here, because, I mean, you can go kind of this way. It's kind of not very good to go that way. It doesn't seem like it's very friendly to get through there, so... Let me... grab the scout. I got one more little spot I want to check. I want to go along the route of the road request, and then I think we'll just get started on that today, so. Because that is going to be a big one, so. What I need to get figured out is there's a quarry here. And I need to know how we actually get to that quarry, because if I can get to that quarry pretty easily, that'll make getting this road done a lot easier. Okay, that is a problem right there. that is a big problem. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that. That is a... Yeah, it's a really cool vehicle. I really like it as a scout. It's tough, it's capable, it'll go through just about anything, really. Okay, so it looks like there's a path. Let me go ahead and activate this quarry. I'm going to need the... It's a good thing I brought the big crane over here. I'm going to have to use the big crane to get those train cars moved out of the way so we can actually get the road finished. But I do want to actually get that road done, so... What I need to figure out is the sand. That's what I need to figure out. I do have a quarry here that I just opened. Yeah, we can get to it from here. That's no problem at all, so... It's a bit of a drive to get to the sand quarry, but that's okay. You know what I might do is put some sand down kind of through the woods here to get to where we're building the road. I think that'll save us some time in the long run if I did that. So I think I want to do that. Kind of fill in this swamp. I think that'll just make it a little easier to get in and out of here if I do that. Because then we kind of have a straight line right to the quarry. So we're just going to kind of take the loop here. Go get some more sand. We got to get that flattened out. Just a lot of prep work that has to be done right now before we can actually really dig into this. So, trying to get all that set up as much as we can so that we can really dig in and start getting some work done. Let me go ahead and fill that up. I'm going to grab the dozer. If I can get this little road to the road, it feels weird saying the road to the road, but if I get this flattened and set up, it's just going to be a lot easier to get the sand where it's got to go. Because the first thing we need to do before we can actually start building the road is make sure we have proper sand access. Especially with having to drive out to a quarry each time to refill the dump truck. So we set this up. We'll be in great shape here. That done. So this is going to give us an access road to the road that we need to build. And with this being a road over railroad tracks, we are going to have to really build it up. It's going to have to go up, which means we're going to need a lot of sand to actually put this road in so that we're not digging into the rails. So it's definitely going to need a lot of sand to actually get this done. But I think if we get this road done, I think we'll be in great shape. Because then we'll be able to start bringing bridge equipment and things like that over. And of course, we'll be able to put the sand down where it's got to go. We'll be able to work on it. Everything's going to be great. So let's go ahead and get started on the road, I think. One last thing I need to do for prep work is there is some stuff in the way that's got to no longer be in the way. Hey, no worries. I'm just getting all the prep work done right now so that we can actually work on this road real quick. I got the sand access taken care of, and now I'm trying to get some of this debris cleared out of the way so that we can actually work on the road. But we're just about ready to get started on another road project. Gonna move all these rocks and these train cars out of the way here. This thing is not very happy right now lifting this up. Alright, you just stay over there. That's fine. That's great. Perfect. Alright, now I just need to get the rest of these racks out of here. This is easy work here. This stuff has got to go, or we can't build the road, so... It's easier to just move these with the crane since it's here. I needed it for the big stuff anyway, so we'll just get all the little rocks moved out of the way while we got it. That way we're not messing around with it, trying to get that stuff moved out of the way with the dozer. Give me a rock that I need to move. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for right there. And then we got one more that's kind of close to us here. That's gotta go. Give me the right rock. Alright, it doesn't matter. We're good. Am I excited for midnight? Absolutely. I am very excited for midnight. That's going to be so fun. I've already got my house set up. I'm very excited about that. Alright. It is officially road time. So let's go ahead and get the road going. Let's move the scout out of the way, not into the swamp, but let's just get it moved out of the way here. Alright, everything is ready for road construction, so let's go ahead and get to it. Jay, what are you working on right now? You want to help me with this road? Or are you getting the, oh, you're getting the vehicles, the pavers loaded up. Perfect. All right. Alright, so here's how I am going to tackle this as far as sand laying down. We're going to be able to use this access road to get onto the road. And then I can back the dump truck up and just start from the far end over. And we can just kind of flatten as we go. Get the pavers over here. Appreciate you working on bringing those over, Jay. Yeah, Elgernox, I'll have to send you some pictures of my house. I think it's coming along great. I'm kind of holding off on doing more with the house until midnight actually comes out, and there's a lot more furniture available to dig into. But I've got a plot that feels like home, and it's decorated. It feels like my home in Warcraft, so I'm very excited about that. Yeah, absolutely. I'll get those sent to you after the stream. I've got them saved, so I'll go ahead and get those sent over to you after stream today. Yeah, I've been super happy with YouTube streaming. It has been great. My only issues with YouTube streaming are things that have nothing to do with YouTube. So I have been over the past couple of months up until it was like November was like a terrible month for me. I was back and forth with my ISP for like 2 weeks straight because I kept losing my upload and it just kept dropping my stream out. And I'm just like, what is going on with my network? But I got it working again finally, and I think it's good. But yeah, no issues with YouTube itself. The only issues I've ever had YouTube streaming were ISP issues, which is completely unrelated to YouTube. It's completely unrelated to my broadcasting software. It is entirely ISP related, and let me tell you, ISP issues are the worst ones to try to fix, because you're just like, what is going on? And they're just like, have you tried restarting your router? And I'm like, yes, I've done all of that. But it was like, I don't know, it was like 3 weeks straight. I would sit into stream, and every single time it was like clockwork. I'd get 2 hours into the stream, and it was just nothing. The stream would just die. And there was nothing I could do about it. It was miserable trying to get that working. But everything's been golden for a couple of weeks now. It was golden before my vacation, and it's been golden since. So hoping that stays true. Let me just knock on the desk real quick there, make sure I'm not jinxing myself. But so far it's been pretty smooth sailing. So. Yeah, I appreciate it. It was rough. I mean, it was getting me. I'm like, driving me crazy because I'm like, man, I want to sit down and stream, because it was like, it was right around the time I was getting ready to hit. We were closing in on the 10-year of YouTube. We were closing in on the 500 subscribers. I'm like, I got all these like milestones that are like coming up, and I want to be able to enjoy those. I want to celebrate those with the community, and just all this nonsense with the ISP was just kind of zapping that that energy and that momentum. But fortunately, like right around the time everything was kind of shaping up, everything started working again. So it is functional, it is working. So yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. I really do. So yeah, November was a crazy busy time with the milestones to celebrate, and then all the other nonsense with the ISP and all that. But things are shaping up great, and you know, I don't know if you guys have seen my community post. I posted it here on the channel as well as on Discord, but kind of restructuring the flow of content for 2026, and I'm very happy with what I came up with, and ready to start getting that put into action. And I think it's going to work out great, not just for myself with my own time management, but I think it'll be good for you guys, the viewers, as well, to more consistently know when I will be available. So it's kind of what I'm hoping with the new plan for the new year. So the first variety hour, I keep calling it variety hour, but it's not like an hour stream. It's like variety day. We had that on Saturday, and that went really well. Oh, careful there! Don't drown it. I know there's not a lot of maneuver room here, so I'm sorry about that. But there is plenty of sand there to flatten, and we're going to keep on going, so. I'm assuming since you're now in the dozer, we've got paving equipment nearby and ready to roll, so appreciate you helping out, bringing that stuff over. Yeah, this is a very narrow area to work with here, so try to manage the best we can here. Where did I dumped some sand here and got stuck. It's not fun. But yeah, I put a lot of thought into that post and the schedule, and I'm very happy with it, because I feel like I've been just kind of winging it for so long. I'm just like, you know what? And I tried a couple months ago. I was like, you know what? We're gonna commit to Monday and Tuesday streams, and Tuesday streams just didn't work out for me. I just had a lot of things that would pop up on Tuesdays, and it would just be like, I can't get the stream in, so that's why I think moving to a Monday-Saturday stream schedule, I think is going to work out great. And so far it's been really nice. I really enjoyed, we did House Flipper 2 on Saturday, which was a lot of fun to kind of revisit that. I haven't played that since it came out, so it was kind of cool to start fresh with that and have a good variety day on Saturday. What I'm going to be streaming next Saturday, I'm not sure yet. There's a lot of options out there, but I'm definitely sticking with this Monday time slot for Roadcraft. This is working out well for me. Let me just squeeze right through here, Jay. I'm going to put some more sand down. Get this put down. I'll let you flatten that, and I'm going to back up there and get another load of sand. Kinda not a ton of maneuvering room here, but it's working out. This road is starting to come together really nice. I'm so glad I put this little access road right here for the sand quarry. This is making this go so much faster than having to go all the way over to the other quarries or take that long way around. This is just working out really nice here. Excuse me, coming through. More sand here. Alright. Should only be a couple more loads of sand, and we should have all the sand done, and then it's just a matter of getting it paved. And there's some other little areas I want to get patched up on the other side of the road. And then I'll have to get some logs sorted out so we can get a bridge built so we can get to the other side. You know, I think because we kind of have these exposed rails here, I'm probably going to have to do a dusting once we get most of this done so that we can make sure these rails are completely covered, because I think that's going to mess up with the actual paving equipment. It shouldn't be too much, just a dusting of sand down the rails. I've been trying to make the sand go as far as it can, and probably a little light in some areas, which is fine. I'm definitely going to want to make sure these rails are completely covered with sand. Otherwise, I feel like the paving isn't going to quite work. I'm not sure, though. It might be fine. It might not. But it's not going to need much extra sand, just a little bit. But I want to get the bulk of the road finished first, and then we'll just do another pass through, another coat of sand, and just kind of just lump it together, make sure it covers those rails. Actually, let me go do that right now. Since you're crossing through that way, I'll cross over this way and just kind of dust some sand down. That should do the trick. I just want to make sure these rails are completely covered, you know? Probably could have been... I'm so used to how I pave these roads is getting the most distance possible, because with hard mode, I want to make as few trips back to the sand quarry as I can. So I was probably initially spreading the sand a little on the light side, just because I'm used to, I got to make the sand go as far as it can go, so I take fewer trips. So that is my fault for not putting enough sand down to cover the rails on the first pass. Because I'm so used to just, I gotta spread the sand as far as it'll go. And not necessarily worried about the coverage on it. No, go on through, go on through, go, go, go. It's okay. I'm gonna head the other direction now. Kind of just double coating there. There you go. That should cover all the rails. That should take care of that. I am going to need to go get some fuel for the dump truck. I'm hoping this last pass will be all the sand I need to get this finished, because I'm going to have to go run and get fuel. That's not helping. Yeah, we're just a little short. Alright, let me check something here. What do we got for fuel situations? We do still have some there. Alright, I'm gonna have to go take a drink out of that, and then we'll be able to finish the road up. Fuel tank is now empty. I should have enough to get the last bit of sand down. We're still going to need to flatten out some more here. Just because I'm still working on the back side of the road. Oh, well, no, 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 no. Ah, that's no good. I'm gonna have to get more. I was going too fast. trying to get over there quickly since you had the paver running. Alright, now we can get this last bit of sand down. Yeah, we'll be good to go on this final stretch here. No worries. I was still working on the back side of the road here. So we just need to flatten up this back side of the road still. So I'm gonna jump in the dozer and go ahead and get that taken care of. Then we can go ahead and keep paving. But you're doing a great job, Jay. Appreciate the help. Another big road project is nearing completion here. Alright, this is completely ready to go. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to jump in the roller and follow you. And we'll get this thing paved. Pave it with the dozer? Are you stuck with the paver right now? Stuck? Okay, let me hop over here. Let me go get you unstuck. Let's see what we got here. Bouncing around a little bit here. I wonder if there's a rock or something stuck under the ground. Oh yeah, there it is. I was stuck on a rock. There we go. We should be all clear now. It doesn't have to be perfect. These road requests, they kind of reset themselves anyway. When it's all done, it kind of has like a auto-complete what the road looks like. That's another rock. Okay, there's that. We just need to get the rest of this rolled, and then we'll be in business. Just a small section that's not quite done for some reason. A couple little sections there. Sorry, excuse me. I think there's a few spots here I need to hit with the paver again. Just to be sure. I was off in a few spots here, but that's alright. It's looking good now. Okay, no worries. I'll go ahead and patch this up. Alright, there we go. The road's done. Fantastic. That section may pose a problem, but we'll see. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I need to reset this route. That kind of stopped working. We need some more logs. We need logs. So I have my logging equipment over here. We're going to have to run some logs through here. Get them over to our road so that we can build this bridge so that I can get to the other side here. In the meantime, this is also going to need to be sanded up. But we also need fuel here. There's no fuel, so that is going to pose a little bit of a problem. We're going to have to get some fuel. So where is my mule? There it is. Okay. So here's the mule. I can run down. I can get another canister of fuel. Let me go do that. There we go. That forklift paid for the fuel, so how about that? Alright, so I want to bring some fuel over so we can refuel the dump truck and the dozer. So we can work on the next little section of sanding that I want to get done. Oh, mule, settle down. That's my fault for driving in high mode. But, woo, sliding around all over the place right now. Last thing I want is to flip this thing over and cause a bigger problem. I just need to get this fuel over there. Alright, so the plan is we get the vehicles refueled, And then there's a little spot I want to work on that's just a big mud pit. I want to get that taken care of. Just because it's going to need to be done, because there's a vehicle that's going to have to go through there that doesn't really have all-wheel drive. So it's just a little spot there that's going to have to get done. I want to make sure that's done. And we're in good shape, so. I'm going to move the paver out of the way. It would help if I didn't leave it in high gear. There we go, and I can bring the meal through here. Now we'll go ahead and get the dozer, or not the dozer, but the dump truck refueled. Alright, and the spot I need to work on is right down through here. Just need to get this little stretch of road all sanded up and ready to go. So that's what we're going to do. That is going to set us up, so all we got to do is get some logs, build the bridge, and then we'll be able to get that truck over there. So. And look at that, we've got $193,000, which means it is almost time to buy a new vehicle for the fleet. Go get some more sand. After that, I'll go grab the dozer. We'll get that all flattened out. Should be just one more load of sand to finish up that little bitty project there. Alright, and away we go. Probably not be using high gear with the load of sand. Push that rock back out of the way. There we go. I'm just going to squeeze through this little log field here. That should be good. Go park the dump truck right here. Let's go grab the bulldozer. There we go. We still got 400 liters in the fuel tank, which is perfect. Which means we'll be able to use that for other projects. Or just kind of leave it there as a extra fuels resource. I just need to get this mud pit flattened out. Hey, no worries, no worries. I'm just working on this little intersection here. We do have to bring a little truck through here. It doesn't... I don't think it really needs to be paved. I'm just kind of working on the sand right here. So that is good to go for now. Bring this up over here. Because what we're working on is I got this little Jeep thing here that is going to need to go down here, and we got to get logs to get this bridge built across here. That is kind of the next project, is get some logs set up so we can get across over there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with cutting some trees down. We need 8 trees. It's the same code. 4QYER. Oh, I've already got 3 logs here, so this isn't going to take very long at all to get these cut. Alright, sounds good. We got 5 logs already, I just need to cut down 3 more trees. What's next? We're working on logs. So if you could do me a favor, I have a log forwarder on the map. If you could bring that over here so I can get these loaded up. Where is it? It is right here, over at the machine yard. And I'll need that over here by the dam. Just need one more log here, and then we're good. Because with this bridge built, we'll be able to get the truck over to the bridge, and that'll complete this objective that we've been working on. So. Let me go ahead and get these stumps cleared out. Alright, that takes care of the stumps in this area. There's that. I actually don't know if you can go that way with it. It's worth a try, though. It'll probably get through there. I'm gonna go somewhere with this. I can't remember where it was, though. Oh, yeah, back across. Okay. This is where I wanted to go. There's supposed to be a road here, a path. There it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. I need to take this thing across the river. You doing alright with the log forwarder? I know it's not the easiest vehicle to use, but... Alright, we got the music kicking in again. There we go. Oh, dude, it's so chill. Just cruising around, fixing roads, doing jobs. It's so chill. It's such a good game to relax with. Except when it's not relaxing, which happens sometimes, but... You know, when your vehicles start flipping over and you start falling into holes, not so chill then, but 90% of the time this game is so chill. It's great. Plus, it's got a 4-player co-op if you ever wanted to join in. Alright, I was looking for something over here. It was up there. That's what I'm looking for, but I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to get up here yet. Is it this path? Kind of going the opposite direction of where I want to go, but I have a feeling it looks like if I can get across this water, probably easier said than done. But I think if I get across this water, yeah, there's a path up there that'll take me where I need to go. I think this is the way. I don't know, I probably should be tracking where I'm trying to go. Kind of just driving through the wilderness right now. I thought this road would take me exactly where I needed to go, and it did not. So now I'm just cruising through the woods. Try to figure out where I need to go. Well, well, well. If it isn't a toy. There's a toy up there. That's actually a really cool spot for the toy. That's such a cool spot for the toy. Let me not roll down into the water, though. That would not be a good idea. Well, there was a path that led over here. I don't know exactly where that was supposed to go, but I found what I'm looking for over here, at least.
Okay, need to borrow a pump and some components from this backup pump station. Then we can fix the main power substation.
Okay, that opened up a good chunk of the map as well, so I can actually see what's going on here. It looks like there was a road over this way that led exactly where I needed to go. I kind of took this other way, which is fine. I found a toy, which is kind of cool. So I'm actually going to ping the toy here. Maybe I can come fetch that later. You know what? I'll use a green star right there for the toy. These gold stars are for the rocket parts that I've been finding. So I know to go fetch those later, so that's what we got going on right now. Let's take a look at the objectives here. AFK, alright. Deliver some objects. These are both over here at the old pump station, so we're going to have to get down there and bring those over, which isn't too bad of a task. I think getting down here is going to be a little bit on the troublesome side. So I'll have to go up through here. Yeah, we'll have to come down through the main power station, which is up past this quarry, to get these objects. Whatever they are. I can't really see through the fog to see exactly what they are. It's a pump and components, so probably not like a super big thing. And we also have to move some stuff out of the way over there. So I'm actually going to go do that real quick. If you could bring that down towards where I have the log trucks. Right down here, I got a big pile of logs. Right down there. If you could just bring that right down there, that would be perfect.
A bit of cleanup is all. I admire tidy people. I'm messy as heck myself. You should see my desk. There are things here I haven't seen in weeks.
Alright, if you are looking for another task, I have one for you if you are up for it. Alright, so what I have for you is over here at the railway station, the big crane. There's a bunch of stuff that needs to be moved out of the way here. So if you could jump in the crane for me and just move the garbage out of the way. That all has to be moved. I've got the crane in place there. Just get it all moved out of the way for me. That would be perfect. Yeah, if you track the objective that says restore the transformer stations near the railway, if you track that, it'll highlight everything that needs to be moved in with a yellow marker. All you gotta do is just pick it up with the crane and just move it out of the area. It should be the one at the bottom of the list under the main objectives. It's the power to the transformer one. It's got 2 steps. One of those is to clear the area of objects, and the other is a power cable run. Oh, I'm so glad I can reach this one from here. Nice. Got one more log to load up, and then I gotta get some fuel for this truck. Alright, I got all the logs loaded up. But I need fuel. So let me go and grab some fuel. Were you able to find it? Sorry, I was kind of focused on getting my logs loaded up there for a moment. But I'm gonna refuel the tank on this thing, and then I'm gonna bring that fuel over to the log truck. Back over there, get this all fueled up. Ah, good, it's raining again. Fun. I actually like when it rains in this game. It's very soothing. I really like the rain. Done? Perfect. All right. Let's see. I need to get the log truck refueled. I got to bring these logs over. Let's see. What else can I have you work on right now? We're kind of in a weird spot at the moment because I gotta get this bridge built, and then the truck's got to get moved. There's power line to run. Trying to think here. Oh, I know. Side objectives, clear damage from the train incident. Right here. That is over in this area right here. There's just more stuff to move with the big crane if you want to do that one. Just more stuff to move with the crane. Just another area that needs to be cleared out. If that is something you're interested in. You need gas? There is, at the other end of the road that we were working on, right here by my mule, there's a fuel tank with 370 liters in it. You can go ahead and top yourself off with whatever's left in that. That's probably the closest fuel source to you. This is going to be the trouble spot here. I hope this thing can get through here. I don't think I'll have any troubles with it, but you never know. Yeah, I'm going to be fine getting through here. This will work out great. Because I can get through here, and then I can get the logs over to the bridge. Yeah, there we go. We're good. It's the only troublesome spot on this route. Depending on how often I go through there, I may want to put a road there, just fill that in, but for now it's fine, so. I'll go left, you go right. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault. That was totally my fault. I should have looked to make sure you weren't coming that way before I turned down the road. That's no problem. I'll get you flipped back over. I'm trying. I don't know if this is going to be the vehicle that does it or not, but... No, I don't think this will work. Come on, truck. Well, don't flip the mule. Here, let me get in the mule. Here, let me jump in the mule. You jump in the crane. We're going to use the power of leverage. There we go. That'll take care of it. There we go. Alright, you want to jump back in that crane? There we go. We'll vehicle swap. And we're off. There you go. Problem solved. Crisis averted. That's what I call teamwork. Good job, Jay. Alright, that is the bridge done. Absolutely. Which means now I should be able to bring this van over. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought you had flipped it over again. Alright, well this place is a little flooded, but I can actually drive the truck through here, which is good. Alright, and now we have a new base. Oh, this is perfect. We have a base. No, you don't have to. It's all good. I didn't know how much was there. Is it all the train cars? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Well, we have a base. Here's the dilemma. It's on an island. And the bridge is out on the other side. So we only have one way in and out of the base at the moment. But that's an easy enough fix. But yeah, that's all we got for now. So I am going to have to call the stream here in just a couple minutes, though. It is starting to get late. We are getting down to the end of stream time, so what I'll do, I'll bring the mule over there and we'll take a look at this this stuff that needs to be moved. Maybe we can knock that out before we call the stream. Go ahead and track that and make my way over there and see if I can offer some assistance. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Oh, this would be perfect. It looks like all that's left are these little rocks. There we go. There we go. I should be able to get the rest of these small rocks from here. That big one's probably going to be a problem, but I can get the small ones at least. At least we don't have to move the train cars. It's just the pipes and these rocks. There we go. I did get this big one here. There we go. Teamwork.
Clean a place. You're thorough. If I ever start a cleaning company, I know who I'm hiring.
All right. Well, Jay, I appreciate the help again this evening. This is going to be the end of the stream. It is getting late. I am all out of time for tonight. But thank you for your assistance. We have made some fantastic progress on Deluge. We got the railway station pretty much all up and running today. We got this big road done. We got a little bit of this done so we can get that truck over there. We got this bridge done. We got some stuff cleared out of the way over at the power station. Oh, no, that was the railway station. Again, we got some stuff cleared out of the way, and we even cleared out the railway tracks as well. So that was a lot of projects. We also opened up the garage and explored this area. I found a truck, which is cool. And we got this area set up for the next job. So that was a lot done today. It probably doesn't feel like it, but that was a lot done on this map. This map is extremely long and tedious, and Jay, I appreciate your help with it again. It's always good to have you on the team working on Roadcraft here. So, and new truck where? Okay, you know what? I did mention we're going to buy a truck today. So, you know what? Let's end the stream with buying a new truck for the fleet. And I kind of want to buy something new, something fresh. So there were recently a bunch of logging equipment added to the game. And I want to purchase new truckware, my own semi. Nice. You know, I think I'll save vehicle purchase for the next stream. But I'm looking at one of these new log trucks. The log forwarder. We've got the new tree harvester. And I believe... what was the other one added? Oh, it was a scout. It was a scout. It was the Malamute with the trailer. It was this thing. Malamute with the trailer. So, I'm going to figure out... I'm going to think on it. I'm going to buy one of these. I'm not sure which one. We already got one. We need a new paver. That's true. I think the new paver might also be good. I'm going to think on it a little bit. I'm going to do some testing before next week. And next week, we're going to buy a new truck. We're going to add a truck to the fleet. I'm not going to do that tonight. But I'm going to think on that. I'm going to take a look at the options and figure out what the best purchase will be. But Jay, I appreciate your help again this evening. Elgernox, Dalical, and Olsen for hanging out in the chat this evening. I appreciate you guys chatting in the stream. Much appreciated. And everybody else that was hanging out, lurking, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel and the streams and everything we got going on here. Tomorrow will be video upload day, so I will have a new expeditions guide coming at you. And it's looking like I'll probably have that uploaded at 8 o'clock Eastern PM. 8 o'clock PM Eastern is when the new expeditions video will be out. I'm very excited about that. And then just to follow up on the video upload schedule, we're going to be uploading videos on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday moving forward. So there will be a video out on Tuesday, nothing on Wednesday, and then we'll have videos Thursday, Friday, and then picking back up with a variety stream on Saturday. What I'm going to be streaming yet, I'm not exactly sure yet. If you want to follow along, I do have a Discord channel in the video description below for the stream. If you want to join the community and stay up to date with everything I got going on. Other than that, thank you guys for your support. Jay, thank you for helping me with my projects this evening. And I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I will see you guys again live on Saturday. And we got videos this week. So, have a good evening, guys. And until next time, I'll see you on the job site. Bye-bye.